Hello, 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 and welcome, my Gemini collective sun, moon, rising signs. Welcome to your What Do I Need read for this new moon to full moon next, January 2020 to February 2020. We're looking at the new moon in Aquarius and the full moon in Leo, and I am your reader, Mark-Angelo Lyons, Mel for short, president of DrawingTheCircle Productions, professional witch, professional intuitive, and really happy to be reading for you today. I'm actually reading this right on the last part of Dark Moon, so hoping to get the last of these done, going Pisces to Aries this time, so that I can kick back tonight on a Friday night and enjoy this new moon in my own personal practice, whatever that may entail. That being said, if you are new to the channel, please do like and subscribe. I'm so close to my 1,000 subscriber mark, which I've been working on for the past couple of months to get here, so that I can do super live chat, so I can monetize fun shit like that. But I've made a promise to my subscribers that for the first couple of months I would do a little ditty called Junk Tarot on Super Live Chat. Just once a month. I'll be using Super Live Chat a lot more than that. I'm sure. I like the format. I like the back and forth communication. I am, after all, a spiritual teacher, though I've been reading tarot since I was a kid. So go check out the video that I did in the description box clarifying junk tarot. You'll see. It's my favorite video of 2019. I really do enjoy it. So I think you'll get a kick out of it, and you'll probably want to subscribe after watching it, because I'm the fun one. Which one is he on YouTube? He's the fun one. And I am. So again, please do like and subscribe. That being said, let's get down to business here. This is a general read, right? Can't read everybody completely 100% accurate all the time, considering there are hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of people in any zodiacal collective, let alone sun, moon, rising signs, right? So please take what resonates, drop what doesn't, check your other signs. Like, I totally get more from the Pisces, because I'm a Pisces moon, I'm a Virgo, Pisces moon, Leo rising. I totally get more accurate in the gut stuff from my Pisces moon when I watch Piscean readings on YouTube. Just saying, right? So check out your other signs. And please like. Cool. This is a What Do I Need read. A little different from what I see online. It's pretty much like asking any divination system, tarot, oracle, rune, doesn't matter. What is my rune for the day? Or what is my animal oracle today? Or what is my tarot card for the day? But it's a little more specific in asking the question, what do I need? Taking not for granted, but as a foundation. Okay, I'm a spirit having a human experience. I'm a soul that was chosen to play this role, like an actor cast to be in a movie, right? A movie called Human Life. My name is my character. This is the body I'm in. What do I need? What do I need today, in that case of a card of the day? But for a waxing or a waning cycle of a moon, good to know. What do I need? So for the waxing side, new moon to full moon, what do I need? What do I need to wax? What are the thoughts that I need to look at and build upon? Just because you're Gemini air sign, thoughts could be anything. So we're going to ask 5 different decks the same thing, but we're going to start with the Daughters of the Moon Tarot, my favorite tarot deck, the only tarot deck we'll be looking at, to get a theme, right? To get major arcana, minor arcana. When a court card pops up, that's a little trickier, because we're looking at a zodiac sign in that anyway, but we'll see what happens. Cool. Every other deck will be clarifying this card, Daughters of the Moon. All the decks that I read are in the description box below, all the way at the bottom, so you got to scroll down and see the other cool stuff I put in there, because I do. I'm prolific. I got a lot of stuff to share, so go check it out and click away. My Geminis, y'all love gathering information, so go gather, go have fun. But first, let's do this. Last thing, please breathe. Please remember to breathe. Your air signs, you're going to, anyway, I say this for every single one of my readings now, so that people remember, oh right, be here now. Because the mind can take a piece of information of something I say and run with it in 10 million directions, and you miss 2 minutes of, the reading, because it does that. So breathe. And as I do that, and as you do that, we're both tuning to the same still point, where the divine not only resides, but in its infinite generosity gives us the energy, the vibration, the guidance, the grace, the chi, the prana, that then translates into the reading that you can be tuning to on the inside, while I'm bringing it through in what appears to be your outside. Cool. Neat, huh? Talk about holographic. Nice deep breath. Here we go, my gems. Still point. because you are outrageous, my gems. Truly, truly, truly outrageous. Ah, my goddesses. Yeah, we're dealing with the divine feminine here. This is lunar stuff. We're talking new moon to full moon. My goddesses, please, one card in clarity for this Gemini collective. Sun, moon, rising sign. What do they need? This new moon in Aquarius, granted an air sign, helpful for them, to full moon in Leo. Which actually the full moon in Leo is on Sunday the 9th, but it's at 2:23 a.m. Eastern time. So if you're going to cast or do your work, do it Saturday night, the 8th. Just saying. If you want to catch the waxing side of that. Thank you, my goddesses. Please, one card in clarity. What does this Gemini collective sun, moon, rising sign need this new moon to full moon next? Okay, good. Two of flames. Now, it's a 2. It's a minor arcana, but it is that juggling of desire. So it's not so much indecision of what should I think, right? Element of air. It is that element of fire. I love her. Fire in the hands, right? Can be a sexual energy too, right? Like that ace of flames, the ace of wands, very phallic, but in the 2 it's like, well, do I want to do that, or do I want to do I want that one, or do I want that one? And that can be about anything. So it's good to start a waxing cycle, understanding that there is a 2 involved. Yes, can mean sexual attraction. We usually think of that in 2 of cups, but that tends to be more emotional, romantic attraction, although there's a fine line between the 2, not necessarily water and fire, but emotion and desire in that way. But even the vibe I'm getting this in the collective, it's like a, right? Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, hi, right? Like a little attraction, but not heart chakra, second chakra. And it can be not just a sexual thing, a romantic thing to another person. It can be like a, ooh, but do I don't know, like that. Maybe even making a plan, right? You know, that fire in the hands. Well, I could do that, and then I could do that, and then I could do that, though no motion necessarily happening yet. Very cool. Let's ask the angels, the Healing with the Angels Oracle, Doreen Virtues deck. Nice deep breath. Still point. My angels, please, one card in clarity for this Gemini collective sun, moon, rising sign. What do they need for this new moon in Aquarius to full moon next in Leo? What do they need? Because we got the 2 of flames here. The goddesses are really giving that intuitive but desire, element of fire, not water. That feeling. I could feel that in my body. So please, Healing with the Angels Oracle, my angels, please. What's the healing angel that they need? What do they need to focus on? What do they need to embrace? What do they need to wax in their lives? Self-acceptance. Let's play this game. So, it's okay to really want that. And it's okay to really want that. It's okay to be in a little bit of an indecisive thing. It's okay to be a little conflicted that you won't want both. It's okay. You're talking to the feeling of whatever this is. You're talking to both the left hand and the right. Then you can talk to both. It's okay. We do not have to do this right this second. This feels more like a choice than a major decision anyway. This does not feel like, oh, should I stay here or should I move to Guam, you know? It's not like, it doesn't feel that huge, but it feels like, this might even be on a couple of different things. This might be you're going through a little bit of a phase over the next 2 weeks, and keeping in mind that it is a 2, this is something that can be navigated little by little by little as you wax and wane with more and more and more self-acceptance. Now you notice I use the word it's okay. Because the part of us that gets indecisive about that, it might really want it but be afraid it can't have it, or be afraid that it might screw it up if it does have it, whatever it is. That's the inner child, right? To talk to the inner child like a child, like a 4 or 5-year-old. It's like, I want it, but I don't know. It's like, it's okay to not know right now, honey. It's okay. Like it is, I accept. It's like, kids don't want to hear that. Kids want to hear, I'm okay. Talk to that child, soothe that child, right? It's a good place to start with these 2 cards in particular. So we're gonna move on to the next deck, the Love Pack, Chuck Spezzano. Half of the deck Well, one half of the deck is the suit of problems, and I've been saving those as a singular deck for the waning moon. So in a week or so, when I do the waning moons, it'll be a full moon in Leo to, I guess that would be new moon in Pisces. Oh, I did that in my head. Amazing. Then I will probably use those because it's more of the waning moon, the stuff you want to let go of, the problems, the things that you want to shrink. This is waxing moon. So I'm using the other three decks, if you will, or suits in the deck. The healing suit, the grace suit, and the luck suit. So we're going to ask the Ascended Masters which of those you need for this new moon to full moon next, considering you've got really a lovely Two of Flames. It doesn't feel horrible, and self-acceptance, which we all need to learn the lessons of self-acceptance. It's okay to feel this. It's okay to not know. It's okay to really want that. It's okay to want to kill to get it, but just we're not going to, child, because I have to keep you out of jail. Murder's illegal. Not to mention 10 Commandments and all of that. Nice deep breath. Let's ask the Masters what you need. Still point. My Ascended Masters, there you are, please. One card in clarity for this Gemini collective Sun, Moon, Rising sign. What do they need? What do they need for this new moon in Aquarius to full moon next in Leo for January 2020? February 2020, because you see we've got the Two of Flames here and we've got the card of self-acceptance. So please, is it a piece of luck, is it a piece of healing, or is it a piece of grace that they need? What do they need this new moon to full moon next? I swear to you, the Cancerians just got this card. Oh no, different. They got orgasm. You've got the erotic. This one I think has come up in a previous reading, though, the erotic. So I've noticed a little bit of a sexual trend this time around. Not in every reading, but you might want to skim through some of the other ones to see who else has got it, right? Yeah, the erotic. The erotic is definitely different than the orgasm card. Interesting, though, they're both in the suit of luck, right? Like getting lucky. You should be so lucky, 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 lucky. You should be so lucky in self-acceptance, but that definitely brings this Two of Flames into, like I was saying when I picked it up, that little bit of sexual attraction. Now it's a 2. That doesn't mean it has to be little. It's not always about the size. But it can be about the intensity of the heat and the passion. And for you to just, what do you need? You need to be in acceptance of this feeling. Doesn't mean you have to act on it. Look, I grew up as a gay male in this lifetime, in the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, etc., to the present time. I lived through the era of AIDS, and then it became the era of HIV. So there was a lot as a gay man growing up on Long Island, having access, by the way, a train right away to Manhattan and the Village and all of that. There was a lot of stuff going on. I think I will leave that there. Well, then, of course, then we had the internet in the 90s and chat rooms and all of that. I had a fucking field day. So I understand the erotic availability and attraction. And plus, I'm pagan. I don't have the, no shade on anybody, but I don't have the Judeo-Christian sexual guilt hang-up stuff. It took me decades to undo it, but it did, right? And ye harm none, do what ye will. I ain't Wiccan, but I will use that. Must be consensual, must be moving towards health. And I have studied both Tantra and Western esoteric sex magic, and they all pretty much point to the same thing, though they say it and point to it very differently, Eastern, Western. But self-acceptance, embracing all of this stuff is part of it, but you do not have to act on it. Just because you got a case of the hornies and you know, could bite through iron, so to speak, doesn't mean, you know, you have to act on it, but it is something that you have to accept. Self-acceptance, it's okay to feel this, and it feels weird to talk to your inner child that way, but then talk to the chakra, talk to the energy, talk to the emotion, talk to the feeling. I mean, I'm not saying go all Gestalt therapy. It's only a 2, but hey, if you need that, some people do. You know, but look up Gestalt therapy. Go yell at a chair. Well, you yell at a chair. Oh, I'm talking to Geminis, aren't I? I bet you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay, so nice deep breath. We are going to check the higher selves of all involved with the Whispers of Love Oracle, which I love this deck, because sometimes this deck will just tell you what the fuck to do. I love it. I love it for that. And in a loving way, not in a better fucking, you in trouble, girl. Nice deep breath. Let's ask for my gems. Exhale. Inhale. Still point. The higher selves of all involved, please. One card in clarity for this Gemini collective. Sun, moon, rising sign. What do they need for this new moon to full moon next? New moon in Aquarius. Well, to full moon in Libra. Definitely a sexy, sexy sign. Not Libra, Leo. Full moon in Leo. Definitely that 5th house. Sexy, sexy, romantic, kitty style stuff. Higher selves of all involved, considering the goddesses are saying 2 of flames, Mahuea, volcano goddess, right? Juggling that fire. The angels are talking about self-acceptance. It's okay. It's okay, second chakra. It's okay, because it's the erotic energy of this. This is okay. It's okay to feel this. It's okay. So higher selves, please clarify. What do they need? This Gemini collective, sun, moon, rising sign, this new moon to full moon next. Honesty is essential. To be a loving person, it is important that we speak truthfully and in a loving manner. And I think that starts with the self-acceptance. You got to speak to that and say, it's okay, but I'm afraid of feeling this. That's okay, honey. It's okay to feel. I feel overwhelmed by this erotic sexual energy. I don't know what to do with it. It's okay, sweetheart. It's okay to feel that way. Here's going to be a challenging one, although this would be more shadow side, dark side of the moon stuff. I feel dirty. I feel wrong. I feel it's okay, sweetheart. Everybody feels that at some point. Everybody feels that I love you, right? That's being honest with yourself. To then... honesty is essential. To be a loving person, it is important that we speak truthfully and in a loving manner. Then there indicates you need to express this to somebody else. Now, I just had a conversation with somebody in the last 24 hours where they're saying they love the person that they're in relationship with. They're just no longer sexually attracted to them. Now, what a fucking nightmare conversation that's got to have to be for anybody. But to keep in mind, if you're not honest, what are you really doing, right? And to me, that would be more of a waning side of the moon thing. But if that's what you're going through, that's what you're going through. Start with you. It's like you have to guard and protect the child, your own innocence. And yes, your own sexual innocence, which has the freedom to experience the best part of sexuality without all the fucking guilt and heaviness on it, right? To have an innocent, beautiful sexual experience. Why not? An erotic experience, even if it is something more perhaps Tantra yoga inspired, right? I mean, sexual energy and spiritual energy are the same thing. Just different frequencies, different colors of the same light. Bloody fucking blah, blah, blah. Study Tantra, you'll see what I'm talking about. Just Google it and then work it. You have one more card left. The Healing Mantra deck, Matt Kahn. I love this deck so much. One side of the card is the name of the mantra, which is helpful, and because that's what I put in the title for these reads, and then I can look it up in the book and read the extra that he puts in there. You see, it's a tiny book. It doesn't take very long. The other side of the card has the mantra itself, which I do recommend you write down and repeat. And by all means, get his deck. A lot of my clients have already already ordered them and have them in their hot little hands. They're like, these are amazing. I'm like, yeah, I know. I've had them since the beginning or the middle of December. I got them before the holidays hit. Very helpful. My lightsabers in cardboard form, and I'm not getting any percentage, any kickback from him. He don't know me. I don't know him, but I love his work. Matt Kahn. His channel, All for Love. Matt Kahn, All for Love. Go check it out. Cool. The Masters, we're going to ask them for this. Your Healing Mantra gave us the erotic ones, so let's have a look-see-dook-see. I'm going to need you to take a real nice... Here, feel your feet on the floor if you can, if you're in that position where you can. Nice deep breath. I know I'm asking an air sign to be grounded. Bear with me. Here we go. Nice deep breath. Still point. My Ascended Masters, please. This just took on a different vibe. Please, one card in clarity for this Gemini collective. Sun, Moon, Rising Sign. What do they need? What is the healing mantra that they need? It'll be mostly, truly, helpful above all else, helpful in healing. It's a healing mantra for this Gemini collective. Sun, Moon, Rising Sign. For this new moon in Aquarius to full moon next in Leo, January to February 2020. What is their healing mantra, considering we've got a very strong erotic energy here with self-acceptance and that Two of Flames the goddesses are pointing to, that not sure what to do with it, that fire, that erotic energy, needing to accept it, but that honesty is essential. Please, the perfect mantra for this Gemini collective. What do they need? Take a deep breath. Inspiring others. Inspiring others. The Lodge. Inspiring others. I help others feel empowered by acknowledging their gifts. What kind of gifts, Brenda? I help others feel empowered by acknowledging their gifts. Oh, it's so much fun to be a clairvoyant, particularly reading for Geminis. I'm getting all sorts of dick pics flying through my third eye. Who's that? That's not a 4-skin, that's a 5-skin. Inspiring others. Matt Kahn is probably just like, what the fuck was that? Sorry, Matt. By the way, Matt is my older brother's name too, and it's funny because he's younger than me. Whatever. Inspiring others. Here we go. Let's just read what's in the fucking book, shall we? Nice deep breath. Before I get myself in any more trouble. I help others feel empowered by acknowledging their gifts. When others are inspired, you allow them to take center stage and step into a greater acknowledgement of their personal power. When others are made to feel useful, it's a good word for it, they are likely to embrace more courageous decisions as their self-worth increases. This is very healing. Well, the healing mantras. Imagine the perfection of not having to do everything by yourself and infusing others with a greater sense of purpose just by asking for their help. It's not a matter of feeling weak or being incapable. Instead, it's about realizing the gift of inspiration you possess simply by inviting others to be part of your day or night or weekend. Obviously, I added that little bit at the end. This mantra is ideal for increasing intimacy in relationships. It's a little on the nose. Resolving martyrdom. Well, you know, get down off that cross, someone needs the wood. Unless it's one of those kind of crosses, in which case whatever you're into is whatever you're into. I've been in the village. And communicating your needs. Oh my God, and communicating your needs. Like a little to the left, sweetheart. Oh my God, inspiring others. I help others feel empowered by acknowledging their gifts. You're really good at that, sweetheart. Do it. Do that to me one more time. Yes, I just capped it into Neil Jew. Oh my God. That's what happens when you have the god Hermes standing behind you and he's the DJ of your cerebellum. Literally right behind my head, spinning tracks, or MP12s probably, gods of Olympus. Holy crap, holy, my Capricorn's very, very happy. Capricorn's my, why do you say that? My Gemini's very, very happy for you all. I mean, really, Two of Flames, finding that intimacy, that sexual jolt, bringing it into balance, figuring out what you want through self-acceptance, being honest to yourself and feels like somebody else, and inspiring others, and make sure it's honest, right? I help others feel empowered by acknowledging their gifts. Be honest with that. Like, don't make shit up. Don't try to manipulate people, right? Just say, I really, really like the way that you touched me there. That's going to make anybody want to do it, right? Again and again and again. And you can say, but you know what else I think I would really like? I would really like it. Do you want to touch? Do you want to touch? Do you want to touch me there? Where? There? Yeah. I just Joan Jetted you too. My pleasure. Anytime. And may the Gemini collective Sun, Moon, Rising signs be blessed with all that they need this new moon in Aquarius to full moon next in Leo, particularly that they land on that Leo full moon with just the perfect dismount, so to speak. That they may heal, that they may grow, that they may inspire others, that they may experience the erotic with self-acceptance and honesty, not just for themselves, but for the well-being of all. And so it is. Oh, my Gemini's wishing you the very best and the very blessed of this new moon to full moon next. But for now and as ever, please do like and subscribe. Go watch Drunk Tarot. Trust me, you'll like it. But for now, as ever, hail Farewell, and blessed be.